What I'm trying to get at is I don't understand why vegans get so angry at what everybody else chooses to eat. Good morning, everybody. Hope you all are doing well. Today I want to talk to you about something really important to us. And it may make a few people angry. Morning, chickens. Morning, chickens. I get delicious eggs from them. Morning, crew. Morning, crew. What? What, Darlene? You can actually get out of there. I don't even know why you're yelling. Why are you yelling? Silliness. Good morning, ladies. Delicious milk from them. Hope you guys didn't get to eat yet. I hate to overfeed you, but I know you wouldn't tell me anything. Oh, Miyagi's crazy over there. Here he comes. Let's go down and see the pregnant lady. It's pretty nice weather down here. Supposed to have a few more hot days. I mean, it is Georgia after all. Not like it's a surprise. My carnivore diet going really well. 23 pounds this morning. That's how much I've lost in about 3.5 weeks. Ma'am. Oh, I think you guys have food already. I think I might be double feeding them. Sometimes Lauren gives them some food early. Uh-oh, you got somebody coming up here. Somebody's calling my name. Somebody's calling my name. There he is, Hulkster. What's up, Hulkster? Hey, friend. Hey, buddy. Being quite loving today, huh? You saying, hey, trim this stuff. I know. All right. Let me get a bale of hay in here to the big girls. Big girls and little girls. There's little girls in here too. Sorry. Pardon me. All right, now it's time for the white gold, man. The white gold. Good looking stuff, huh? A little mineral in there. Mix her in. So lately, we've been having a few comments. And surprisingly enough, it wasn't as much comments on my carnivore video as it is our milking videos. And over time, when doing farmers markets, we've got a few comments here and there about this same thing. And it sort of talks about, I guess, the way I take it is how the goats and other animals are treated. So that's what we're talking about today. Let's see if they want to come in and get milked. Let's see if they're too scared to come in here. No, hey. Good morning, Opal. How are you? Hey, does that hurt? Does that hurt at all, ma'am? Excuse me. Can you take a second to tell me if that hurts or not? Doesn't hurt yet. Calm down. Almost sounds like they're all trying to get in here. Hey, does that hurt? Opal, does that hurt? Doesn't seem to hurt. If I do both. Does that hurt, ma'am? Well, she's not saying it hurts. She hasn't even lifted her head up from the feed yet. Got a lot of milk in there. Would you prefer to keep that milk in there, or would you like me to get that out of there? Not too much of a comment yet. Opal's a sweet girl. She is not our youngest, but we've had her the least amount of time. We got her from another farm when she who was already in milk. She has definitely got our best milk genetics. Making a ton of feta cheese. I'm actually making some right now. As you can see, cheese making doesn't necessarily require you to work on it constantly. And like always, we make tons of our chev, our own fresh chev, which is a softer cheese. Can you not make a mess? Can you not? Wonder why they're banging on the door. Is it because they want me to leave her alone? Or is it because they want in here too? I guess we'll have to find out. There's only a couple things that happen in here. We milk them, and we trim their hooves in here. If they need any kind of treatment or anything like that, we do that, like a shot or something. They're not big fans of shots. Thankfully, we don't have to give them shots too much. We make sure that the goats get really high protein, a little bit of sugar diet, so they can stay nice and healthy, and calcium, copper, all the good stuff. Only one time did we ever have any udder issues, and that was with old Margie, and she would get mastitis almost every time she had a baby, which stunk. And the first time I sort of blamed myself, but then I started noticing, oh, this is just sort of inherent in her. So we did not put her down. We actually sold her to a farm who was not going to breed her. All right. Whoa, whoa, sneezies. Give her a little of the good stuff there. Clean her up. All right. You ready? Okay, come on. Come on. You don't want to leave. Jeez Louise. Man, you don't want to leave? Come on. There she is. There's the little one. Little and fierce. That's what Jolene is. Hey, are you scared to be in here? I'm going to ask you. Is it okay if I milk you? I think she thinks it's okay. Jolene doesn't get as much milk, but hers is high quality. Every time our vet sees Jolene, she always comments on how healthy she is. She's got a perfect build on her. She's little. She's the littlest of all the girls. But she always holds her weight well. And never any issues with her. Except for the one time she ate some chicken feed without us knowing. She got into it. And she was laying around all day. So she had to pay the price for that. You may not know this. Goats, which are different than me, they only eat vegetation. Where I eat meat and dairy and all kinds of good stuff. And I love it. The goats should never have meat or animal products. But that's all about knowing your animals and being a good farmer/homesteader. Because when you know your animals, you know if there's ever anything wrong with them. You know when they're healthy and when they're not feeling good. You know when they're happy and everything else. So spend time with your animals and treat them right, like we always do. So, cheers. That's good. Warm, but good. Is there any in my mustache? No. Good to go. Next. Nope, not you. There you are. Not you. Not you. Not you. Man, weird. It's almost like they all want to come in here. Veruca, how are you? Mind if I clean you up here? Is that alright? Doing okay this morning? Got a full udder? Looking good, looking healthy. No issues. I will say, we do have one of the babies, Gina. She keeps getting diarrhea. So we've given her some medicine, a couple different kinds, and we're trying to see if it's going away. If not, we're going to get her to the vet to figure out what in the world is going on. Because one thing that can happen with goats that are outside, which would be weird to keep your goats inside, is that they can get parasites. And especially if it's like raining and nasty, they can get some parasites. I don't lie. That little sip of milk was good. I haven't had dairy in like almost a month. Tasty, man. It's almost like drugs. But no, on a serious note, nothing but good things to say about the carnivore diet yet. Feels great. I feel great. I haven't had cravings. Like, I walked past like whole pizzas that were just like glistening and did not eat them. I will be eventually adding in a little bit of fruit, but I don't know. I'm going to do it for probably another 3-4 weeks like this, and we'll see how I feel. But yeah, 23 pounds. Pretty crazy. You good? Everything good, ma'am? All right. We'll say this. We are way more gentle when we are milking the goats than the babies are when they're drinking. Goat babies nursing, ooh, they are violent little creatures. But that is how the moms are built. God designed goats so that they get, when the goat babies ram their head into the udder, that's how the milk falls. It's like it's made to be. That will be going into some amazing soaps that you can get at Cattywampusacres.com. Don't forget to check it out. We are doing some new scents. We are trying some new stuff. Make sure you check us out at Cattywampusacres.com so you can see what we turn this stuff right here. Are you done, ma'am? Are you done? You ready to go back? Can we call it? Can we call it? Let's take this. Okay, that's enough. You ready? Come on. Well, everybody's doing well. Did I hurt anybody this morning? Is everybody all right? Did I hurt anybody? Yeah, I'll give y'all some grain. I gotta check to make sure you didn't already have some. Are you hurt, Luna? Did you get hurt? Doesn't look like it. So you may be saying to yourself, Jason, seems like you're a little sarcastic. And in the beginning of the video, you said that people might get mad. And yeah, that's true. And all that's true because, as you can see, everybody's pretty happy out here. The yelling is because they want attention. And goats just always make noise like that. But the reason I'm talking about that, and the reason I was a little bit sarcastic, was that we regularly will get comments from vegans mentioning how people should not consume milk and how we're hurting the goats and things like that. Well, I can tell you that that's not true. And as you saw this morning, we don't hurt these goats. We treat these goats very well. And they were created to produce milk, and actually the American La Manchas, they can produce milk up to 5 years. 5 years. That's crazy. But it's interesting that they can lactate up to 5 years, yet the babies only nurse about 8 to 10 weeks. So it's almost like God made them so they could help us out, and we could be good stewards of these animals, and that's what we do here. As for the vegans that come on the channel and tell people that you should not drink milk, we are being mean to the animals, shouldn't eat meat, you should eat soy and drink soy milk. We love you. I will be honest. We love you. That's the thing. I don't dislike anybody, but that's your agenda. And we don't do that vegan lifestyle. The goats do. You can hang out with them. They like vegan stuff. But ultimately, we're going to do this, and we're going to keep doing this, and we're going to keep treating these animals right. We have a purpose for what we're doing. We provide for our family. And telling people to drink soy milk, I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should do your research on that. Not the healthiest thing, specifically for guys. Guys, don't go out there and start drinking a bunch of soy. Bad idea. If you look, the amount of, and I am no doctor, the amount of testosterone, estrogen issues that come through modern soy production, and specifically soy milk, oof, not a good idea. Wouldn't recommend it. I stay away from it myself, soy protein, stuff like that. And another thing, some people will say, well, red meat causes cancer. And I don't know. They can say all they want, but I will say this. I have a personal experience, and I'm going to try and say this without getting overly emotional about it. My mother passed in 2014, and she passed of colon cancer. Horrible thing. Thankfully, she wasn't in pain. But the thing that sort of was interesting to me is they say colon cancer is caused by consuming too much red meat. One little factoid, my mom was a vegetarian or vegan majority of her life. So to say that that is caused by red meat, I'm going to say no to that. We don't have any history of colon cancer in our family either. So I don't know. I think it's other stuff, but I digress. Ultimately, I don't want to get too nasty with anybody. We thank everybody for coming in and tuning in, and we hope you all have fun with us when we're watching videos and stuff like that. But I just want to know, like, when you're commenting on one of our videos and saying that we're hurting these animals, that's a lie. These animals love us, we love them, and we treat them right. We make sure that they get all the right care and all the good stuff, because we would never mistreat an animal. And so don't come on our channel assuming that we are hurting an animal just because we consume animal products. No thanks. But other than that, that's all I got for today. Homestead, home fed. Love you guys. We'll see you next time.